Big Savage in the building. We got Hoops in the building. What it do, Hoops?
She Hoops Gang, Savage Nation. We in this thing with another one. Y'all already know what it is.
We did our due diligence. We got the raps out the way. It's the drama, man. The drama. we did part one, URL settlement versus Norbes. They coughing up that bag, and the world going crazy. Battle rappers going crazy. And y'all tried to get on my sis Hoops head. You know we had to spin the block, man. Yeah, I was a little wild in the comment section. You know, she made a little fumble, but you know, the point she was trying to make is still there. And we gonna make sure
I'm hard body. I respect all opinions and thoughts. That's why this is a discussion. Y'all listen, y'all got a right to be wrong. I got a right to be wrong sometimes. Okay. We're gonna talk about it though.
Right. So let's get into it then. So do you feel like you was wrong? Everybody coming at you for your coach and your player analogies. Like, nah, fuck that, man. Smacking Beasley ain't no damn coach. Them the team owners. Them the team owners. What the hell is you talking about, man? They supposed to be millionaires.
But nah. See, that's the thing about me though. That's why I'm open. I'm open to open dialogue. I like for people to critique what I have to say too. Just like I'm gonna get on y'all ass about the goofy shit y'all say in the comments too. Okay. So first of all, I agree with everybody that said these niggas ain't coaches. Listen, correct me. You know what I'm saying? Correct me. I was in a moment. You know what I'm saying? They are the owners. Absolutely. They should absolutely make more money than everybody. But that does not take away from the overall point, which was battle rappers should still be getting paid more than what they're getting paid. Period. End of discussion. That's it.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And, you know, throughout this whole situation, I learned me a new vocabulary word that I didn't know existed. This unjust enrichment.
Mm-hmm.
These guys is taking a little too much of the bag, and they need to spread out these percentages to these rappers, man. Ain't nowhere in hell they should be the only ones that's millionaires. I feel like it should at least be some more millionaire rappers. At least the top tier of the top tier rappers should be millionaires with them. The Mooks, the Loaded Luxes, the Tay Rocks, the God tier, basically. I feel like they should be millionaires too.
Big facts. So let's go back to the basketball analogy, all you politically correct motherfuckers. Okay. So the owners normally when they own the team is worth about what, 300 million? I don't know how much. You know, do you know the math on that?
I mean, I think didn't Jordan sell? He just sold the Charlotte Hornets for somewhere around there, I believe.
Yeah, so they're worth a lot, right? They're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. A whole basketball team.
Yeah, basically hundreds of millions.
Yeah, if you're an owner.
Probably billion at the most for the
height. Probably. Yeah, more than likely. Okay, whatever the case may be, that's more than any player is going to make. But you still have somebody like LeBron James who's going to make $40 million a year, which is fair. I think that that's only right and that's fair. So therefore, you guys can make all the money that you make, but you still you got to take care of your folks. That's all we care about as fans too, is that we want them to be taken care of too, so we can keep seeing them. There's no battle rap culture without these people.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And with all that going on, we've seen, you know, a few of the battlers step out and say, oh, well, I'm going to sue and get my millions too. You know, Verb being the number one, you know, front line and the shit, saying he definitely going to get his millions. He going to sue their ass and it's going to be an easy case. How you feeling about that? You think the battle rap should sue to get their millions or should smacking them, you know, just work something out and figure it out in-house?
I mean, at the end of the day, we would really all like it all to just be worked out and not necessarily be taken to that extent. But we can't tell these human beings how to feel about their hard work. I can't
how to run their business.
Yeah, I can't tell them how to feel about their business and their brand. If that's what you want to do, I'm 100% for it. If that's not what you want to do and you want to still treat Smack and Beasley and all of them like your family and y'all work it out amongst yourselves, I'm good with that too. I just feel like whatever you feel like is in the best interest of yourself and your well-being and your life and your family, make that decision for yourself. That's how I feel about it.
No, that's a fact. And you know, as far as the battlers and how they feel, it's not just the battlers that's against them. We didn't have battlers during this time period come out and completely be on the opposite side of the table. Like Goods, he made his blog and he said, well, every business deal I made, I've been happy. I've negotiated right. I've got the money that I feel that I deserved, and everything is cool. So that's why I said initially I gotta put at least 40 to 50% of the blame on the battle rappers, because they at the same time signing their life away. They being too thirsty sometimes. So you can't really be mad when you getting shorted like this, because you part of the blame.
No, absolutely. I can't, but you see, Goods is all about his money. So Goods is a little more into what you're supposed to do in businesses and stuff like that. Some of these battlers weren't concerned with like whether or not they're doing absolutely 100% the right thing in each one of these situations where they're signing the contract and saying, okay, this is what I'm being paid. That is partly their fault. It absolutely is. You got to know how to negotiate and know your value. That's what a lot of these battlers say, is like, I know my value. If you don't know your value, that's why you negotiate pretty trash. So, it is partly to blame. You got to blame yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and even if you was, poorly with your business in the past, you can wake up and switch shit around like Hitman did, and now you business is booming. You at the top now, and you getting what you need. So it's all about how you moving and how you looking at things.
Yep, you can always adjust it. Like you don't have to do business the same way. You can definitely learn from whatever it is that you did that wasn't necessarily beneficial to you. It's a lot of room for you to fix that now, especially now with this.
And if you got your business right, the manipulation tactics that they using to, keep their profit margin so big don't even really work. So if you look at a person like Goods, they get their money and they investing back into themselves. They building their own brands, not even Goods, just people like Geechee Gotti too, investing back in their brands, building themselves back up so they don't need these niggas. So they can tell these niggas, no, that's not enough. No, that's not my price. No, I'm not taking that. These other niggas so desperate and they only got URL that they gotta take some of these numbers, and that helps only build the blame to themselves, because it's like, bro, you gotta move better. You gotta have something else to fall back on, or you're gonna end up taking 6,800 just to battle, and they making 68,000, 600,000 off your ass.
Yeah, pretty much. You can use a lot of these battle rappers as examples. You can use Geechee, you can use Sheed, you can use Goods, you can use all of these dudes as examples. Calico be putting money back into his music and stuff like that. They're still investing in themselves. So it's all about how you
got his Haymaker brand.
Yeah, it's really all about how you invest in yourself too. It's like, don't take this money and bullshit with it. Take that money and invest, open a business. Nunu got a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways to take advantage of what you do get too. So you can be smart about it in that way too. That may be a reason why some of them aren't going as hard, is because they took their money and they did what they were supposed to do with it.
Or they could just feel like that they negotiating is still good. They feel like they getting what they deserve. They feel like they getting what they worth. I mean, this is a numbers game. Like Easy said, he using his numbers to leverage other contracts and other deals outside of battle rap. So when you're doing that, you pretty much know the ballpark price, whether you in battle rap or not, of your overall worth of your brand.
Right. Because like, to your point right now, you're like, okay, you could go to somebody who's trying to get an interview from you. Okay, I get paid this and this a battle on average. Well, this is my price for this interview, or this is my price for this feature, or this is my price for this or this and that. So,
and then when they want to argue, this is where the negotiation come in, and the facts is like, no, these are the numbers. No, this is the traction. This is what I bring in. So it's kind of hard to argue when you get all of that proof.
Absolutely. So I think it's definitely a learning experience for a lot of battlers too. Is like, you gotta make sure that the business is correct on your end as well. You gotta make sure, like, you gotta put yourself in a position so that no one can take advantage of you, whoever that may be.
Yeah, this is business and this is war at the same time. And it's getting messy, man. We got Smack clapping back. We got Beasley clapping back, man. Niggas is getting strays everywhere, bro.
Hey,
We gonna
Smack
start
clapping
with
back is
Beasley.
some
How
of the
you feel
funniest
about
shit.
Beasley clapping back in his Hip Hop Is Real interview? He talking about Verb disgruntled. He talking about he running around with a fake lawyer, don't know what she talking about. Dr. Roselle, that man Beasley ain't hold back on this one, man. It seemed like Beasley always the gunner. You feel me? Now that Norbes gone, Beasley like he be politically clapping back at niggas and shit like.
Yeah, he be being passive aggressive.
So Beasley clapped, he made his shots, and of course, Verb and the doctor, they made their shots back. She told Beasley she went to doctorate school, something you should have done. She said y'all giving North voluntary settlements. She said she only reading the documents verbatim. And she tell him he basically like, you lied under oath. I didn't lie. I'm just reading what's going on.
Yeah, she said she got 3 degrees, and Smack said, "Nah, fuck that. We don't have a right to defend ourselves." Is that what you're trying to tell me with your degrees? Is you trying to tell me I can't defend myself against people that's trying to take my brand down? I don't have a right to defend myself. That's what you said.
I'm gonna read Smack reply. He say 3 business degrees. They didn't teach you the #1 failure of business are co-founder fallouts, how common settlements are. And now you're faulting us for our legal right to defend ourselves, for someone suing us. I've never seen a lawyer being against the First and Fifth Amendment. Bow, 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 smack. Oh.
That man brought out the freedom of speech on that
Don
ass.
DeMarco.
He brought out the freedom of speech amendment. Okay, Smack, know your amendments.
Yeah, man. Clapping back like this, you can't be too mad, bro. I mean, you can see a point for both sides. I ain't mad at Smack. I ain't mad at the doctor and them, because, like she said, she is literally just reading the court and documents, having their own opinions on it. So yeah, it's a sticky situation all around, bro.
It is. I don't like it at all. but it's like, it's 2 sides to it. Both have their opinions and how they feel and stuff.
But based off all the information, me and you can agree that we feel like the battlers should be getting paid a little more.
Absolutely. And that is the whole point of everything that's being said. If you don't take nothing else from this, take that we feel like battle rappers should get paid more than what they're getting paid. Because I've been watching for a very long time, and I think I've been watching long enough to have the opinion that they should be getting paid for what they do. Because what they do, everybody can't do.
Basically, the brand wouldn't be nothing without them as well. I feel like, you feel me? What do we have without the raps? You need the raps for us to even give a fuck in the first place, right?
Right. These have to be people sitting down, writing this shit down, performing it, showing up, remembering it, all of that. So like you got to be compensated for your work. It's just like anything else anybody else do. You get those 300 shots up in the gym. I'm over here, I'm practicing my raps 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many hours I got to do. It's repetition at the end of the day, and it's hard work. So you should be getting compensated for that.
Yeah, but like we said before, in business, you worth what you negotiate.
That is also true.
Look at all these numbers and whatever and say you deserve this and say you deserve that. But if you don't know how to actually unlock it and get to it, then that's going to be a problem, and that's going to hold you back from the jump.
That is also true. So it's a right. I think there are very good points on both sides.
So yeah, we just wanted to clean that up, come back, double back, spin the block, you feel me? Take some of the information that's been coming out since we did that video, and, just clear some things up. But the last thing before we get up out of here, man, Beasley, and 3-Letterman leaked text messages from Verb. Verb say he got recordings of Beasley and them talking about RB and all kind of shit. We got recordings from P calling rappers bitches and all kind of shit. Man, what you think about all this?
I think that is just it's crazy. It's a lot of it's messy all around. Cause man, when it's right there and you can see it, Like, what do you say to that? Like, I just want to know what 3 got to say about it. You know, I want to know how he feel about that. 3 talking about he want to do an interview and all of this. He want to make sure he make his money off of his words.
You feel that 3 is compromised? Now
I
that we
mean,
know that he got contacts with Beasley and they text probably on the regular week in the zone.
I think he probably compromised with Verb. Because Verb ain't going for none of that shit. Verb gonna talk his shit to 3. So I don't know. I don't know, man. They gonna still talk about it though. I'm just waiting on the Verb and 3 interview. I need to hear the shit.
Yeah, and according to the leaked messages, 3 basically hit up Beasley. He asked him, did he lie on Verb? That nigga Beasley started laughing, like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And he asked him, about what? Like he played stupid. About what, nigga?
I'm not gonna say I did or I didn't, but about what?
Man, I don't know. I just found that funny. I ain't
what
gonna hold
lie
you.
are we talking about?
I ain't really looked too deep into that. I found that funny. That's something more for a Verb to care about and be pissed off at. But I mean, it is what it is. Whether he lied on you or not, nigga, we already know you ain't really rocking with him. You probably won't be back on URL since they kind of, where you say allegedly they took money out y'all pay-per-view streams and, hurt your bag from Max Out 3. So I already assumed that he ain't gonna fuck with him. All this other bickering and bandering is just, some little petty shit that's going back and forth.
Yeah, Verb, once Verb gets started, he ain't gonna stop. So he gonna say and do a lot of stuff that I don't know if you can come back from, which is like, I respect your position, do what you do. But it's gonna be tough, and it's tough for me as a fan to see, because at the end of the day, I want to see everybody on the stage. I want to see everybody performing. I want to see everybody, do what they do best. But
it's definitely tough to see, but I'm just hoping that some good come out of this situation and motherfuckers kind of wake up, kind of like the easy situation. We can see some motherfuckers level up, boss up, get their own shit together, get their brands and their business right. And hopefully the result of that will be us getting fire battles. In an easy situation, shit, we got a whole new league and a lot of fire battles. So I just want that to happen again, damn near.
Yep. They better go talk to Goods about the business side. Y'all hate that nigga talking about money and them raps, but I bet you he got that business right.
Yeah, and shit, Hitman, he got bags and bodies. Just that results in fire battles too. So it's a lot of avenues that can, lead from some of this turmoil. It's just, will it lead to? I don't want this shit to just be complaining every day and lawsuits and the bullshit. We need the fire battles to be the result of it at the end of the day, because that's what we here for. And that's what niggas be fighting for. It don't just be all about the money too. It be about some of that controlling, just moving how you want to move. You want to drop your battles on YouTube, drop them on YouTube, and just doing what you want to do as a boss. You can't make boss demands and not have boss actions at the same time. Like it's either one or the other.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they need to definitely lighten up on what they negotiate with their battle rappers and give them a little bit more freedom to their own stuff. That way, you get better results. I definitely want to see Daylight back out there. So do something, man. Do something. Like, go talk to that man. Pull him. I don't know what you got to do.
That nigga Light won $1 billion in battle, G. I think it's done.
$1 billion is
that nigga Light say he need 100 mil or something. Now it's over with.
Man, I need them to go do something, man. I can't, like, all these people dropping out.
I want to see K Shine back. Fuck the bullshit. I need Shine back in the ring, man. Shine he was going crazy before he left.
Shine is one of my favorites. Of course I want to see Shine, but Shine ain't with none of the bullshit. So we need to have a family meeting or something. I don't know. We need to do something. Something has to be done.
And niggas just got to boss up, because I think Shine was moving crazy as far as his business, the business that's out there, at least signing these fucking max deals, taking all this money up front to do 4-5 battles that ain't got no dates on it, no opponents, it's just wild.
Right, because then they can do whatever they want because you didn't agree to whatever it is. You just said, okay, yeah, I do some battles, and they can put you in front of who the fuck ever they want to. And DNA said he told your ass not to do that, Sean. I fuck
in
with
the
you.
first place, but you ain't listen to DNA, bro. Like
And
it's just
I fuck with you, Sean. I really fuck with you. But DNA said he said don't do it.
so when you don't got the leverage, you can't complain, bro. I mean,
Damn.
it is what it is. Do that last battle, get Jack Boy up out the way, and then let's be done, man. For real though.
Facts. Get them niggas out of here, Sean, and zip that nigga up.
Hopefully we get to see Shine. I know we probably don't see daylight. Hopefully some of these other niggas boss up eventually, but it's been real messy. It's been a lot of drama, but at the same time, it's been a lot of fire battles. So this damn near one of the best years in battle rap, I'm thinking.
It is for sure.
Some of the best cards. It's just do you agree with that?
I do. I do. I just need Homecoming to complete that fact.
Homecoming and drop your location.
Car, goddamn it, Smack White.
You said what?
I said release the damn rest of the cards, Smack White. Eric Beasley, please.
For the great ending to the battle rap, I need Homecoming, drop your location, Queen of the Ring, to all have, classic and fire battles. And RBE finna spin the block. So we it's finna be some more bombs because they already said they spinning the block in December. So if we can get fire battles out of all that, even with all the drama, this should be amazing.
Big facts. I need the rest of that. I need the rest of it. Let's get it. I'm ready to hear some bars. 42-1.
All right, closing regards before we get up out of here. What you got to say?
Let's get rid of all the battle rap BS. Let's get to these bars, and it's still 42-1.
Yeah, I'm with it too. You feel me? If it's gonna be drama, keep the drama within like the rappers, and let it lead to fire battles. I'm all for that drama because then we at least getting something out of it. But with this, it's like we don't really know what we're getting out of it in the first place. So hopefully, we just hoping that it lead to a situation like the trenches and what Easy got going on, and then it brings something to battle rap. Let us know how y'all feeling in the comment section below. That's pretty much all we got for y'all. We already know. Appreciate y'all rocking out. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Shout out to the Savage Nation. Shout out to the She Hoops gang. We're going to catch y'all on the next one, man.
Savage Nation in the building.
Hate on shit.
I spent the light 10. Yeah. I got the pipe in. Gon' spin a block, no type in. I just want the face like we Skype in. Can't come no hoe, they be trifling. This is one night stand.